Phoenix Point. This is Research Team 1. Area secure. No hostiles in sight. We're heading into the facility this creature came from. Stand by for direct feed.
Are you sure we had to do this?
But they have some serious tech. We're seeing a lot of bodies. Not all of them human. Whatever broke out from here. Looks like gen research. Whatever they were trying to make didn't like being kept in here. Moving into further. I'm seeing more tech here. It looks like... by the Maker. Phoenix Point, we found something you might want to see. Get a lab ready. We're bringing some tech back to base.
A new strain of corruption has appeared. Unlike the Pandora virus, it will infect people suffering physical attacks during battle or by entering corrupted sites, any site covered by mist. Each point of corruption eats away at the will of the infected, while also increasing the damage dealt as a side effect. Soldiers gain 2% bonus to damage dealt for every 1 point of corruption. Recruits gained from corrupted sites will be infected with corruption. I'm getting the feeling that I should have just left that mission alone because it's a DLC mission that's probably going to make this all way harder than it needs to be. We have successfully secured the lab and killed the abomination. While details concerning its nature remain unknown, cutting-edge genetic equipment has been found in the lab. All functioning equipment has been sent to Phoenix Point. While the lab will be purged, there is fear that a few Pandoran specimens have managed to escape along with the infection. So it's permanent. It is literally permanent, and they are constantly going to have their will reduced by this. Okay, I'm breaking out the Google because if there's no way to heal this... So what I'm getting is that I now basically need to complete this mission line as fast as possible. And it's not exactly clear on how to do that. Because... yeah, the corruption is just going to build up and build up and build up until I complete this mission line, and then we get a vaccine and it goes away for good. But that it can be incredibly crippling, especially if you get unlucky and an Archon spawns in with a trait that gives all Pandoran units on that mission the ability to corrupt your troops. Wow. I'm starting to think that every DLC except maybe Festering Skies actively makes this game worse. That's impressive. Archeron Autopsy. That's now at the top of the frickin' queue because we need this to be done. And apparently creating some sort of mutoid soldier. At the very least, it would give us mutagens, but we have a bunch of other things that are kind of more important right now. Okay, let me think. Archon Autopsy. That. You can go ahead of the medical nanites. There. So the Archon Autopsy, the Antediluvian Archaeology, Antediluvian Proto-Civilization, Mutoid Genetics, Medical Nanites, Venom Crossbow, if we ever get there, because we keep finding more crap we need to research in a hurry. And there's another nest over there, and of course that's going to be a corrupted area. Most areas are going to be corrupted areas at this point because there's so much mist coverage. So we're basically stuck doing absolutely necessary missions only until this crap is over with. Great mechanic, guys. Yep, can't even do that. Can't do any of these. Damn it. The gift sets down on an old soccer pitch in the middle of an abandoned stadium. Long ago, people played sports here before the world went to ruin. Search the dang stadium. Bring home the materials. Okay. I think even, like, exploring in corrupted sites would be bad. But I'm not sure. I'm not risking it. But there's some area down here that's uncorrupted that we're supposed to be exploring anyway. So guess what you're gonna go do? Well, actually, no, because we don't want you to go that far away from the dang... from that thing. Alright, hop up to Greenland and heal for a bit, and if it sends out flyers, we'll deal with it. Actually, no, there's an unexplored site there that's actually not covered in mist, so... Oh, we found a scavenging site. That's the first time we found that in a very long time. Honestly, at this point, there are so many high-level enemies coming in that I honestly have to wonder if it's going to be worth the materials. We might do that later. The gift has landed at an unmarked and abandoned research base. Looks like this mission was established... looks like this location was established in the last decade or so. The security fences are wrecked and living areas have been picked clean, but there's a laboratory that appears to have been left alone. Inside, in addition to the regular equipment one might expect in a lab, there's an extremely large nitrogen freezer containing a complete Arthron, its head neatly cut open. The brain has been removed and hooked up to a makeshift device that resembles the offspring of a microwave oven and a satellite dish. It looks damaged. Fix the device and retrieve the research data. We need research data. Our operatives have fixed the device properly. It's still not entirely clear what it does. Whoever built it was either a genius or a lunatic, possibly both. We now have access to many terabytes of fascinatingly incomprehensible data. Okay, I need to go get...
Research complete.
Our current autopsy. There have been no sightings of this mutation prior to 2045. At present, it remains unclear whether the creature evolved naturally or was the result of enhanced genetic experiments. All involved in the lab it broke out of have been found dead, and no research records have been recovered. The creature appears to be infected with an unseen strain of the Pandora virus, capable of causing nightmares and slowly corrupting a person's sanity. As such, a strict quarantine has been imposed while analyses continue. Now that you've researched a cure for the corruption strain, you can cure corrupted soldiers from your base. In order to cure a corrupted soldier, you need to pay 50 mutagens for every 25% of corruption that has affected the soldier. Wonderful. So, yeah, we're going to need a bunch of mutagens for now. I think there is a permanent cure later, but I don't know how to get to that. So we are just like, I was gonna maybe do some mutations with this. That's not happening. We're sitting on mutagens and we're gonna try to capture some more Pandorans to get more mutagens because now we have to deal with this. And we could do a vivisection. I don't know if that's required as part of this, but we may try to capture one of the things. I'm sure that'll probably put a bunch of corruption on our soldiers. Great. Yeah, my hazy memories of don't do this mission. I should have just heeded those. This is horrible.
Research complete.
To achieve a breakthrough in antediluvian archaeology, we have to provide our scientists with a constant stream of precursor artifacts. To accomplish this, the rapid discovery of ancient sites is essential. Our scientists have devised a scanner probe which can be produced in the archaeology facility. When launched from a manticore, it can detect antediluvian sites. Then the hazardous process of excavating can begin. We are not the first to seek the secrets of the antediluvian civilization. Throughout history, great collectors have prized surviving texts and schemata of antediluvian origin. Today, some of these collections lie forgotten in the ruins of our own pre-Pandora virus cities. Others are in the hands of the disciples of Anu, New Jericho, and Sindarian. We need them if we're to succeed against the Pandoran threat. Our research indicates one such collection, which describes a weapon of staggering simplicity and effectiveness, located in a city not far from our base. Further investigation is a priority. Okay, it looks like manufacturing's done, so I should probably start working on more stuff and get the things we previously made actually handed out to people. Yeah, I want to try armor break, see how that works. And we're going to have Vahe take his second class. He doesn't really have any talents that would lend him particularly to one thing or the other. So definitely not infiltrator. I can't imagine a heavy having any luck being stealthy. I mean, like I said, Berserker could be really good depending on how that shred works, and I'm really trying not to look things up when I can avoid it. That corruption is actually the first thing that broke me and just went, I need to make sure I didn't just bork my whole save. Really trying not to look other stuff up, so I could wait until I try the shred and see how it works. Because if he could add 30 shred to every single round of his attacks, that would be really nice. But it would mean that he's stuck with literally just the heavy weapon for the rest of time. And we've been struggling with that. I think the Berserker gives you handguns. So, I mean, he would at least have a little bit. He'd have a pistol like Lisa does, which does help. But we could give him assault rifles or pistols and sniper rifles. Also, the quick aim, even for his big gun, would be really nice. Yeah, we're gonna go sniper. He is just gonna have the Sindarian pistol so that he can actually, like, say, help with poison worms without having to run around bashing them all the time. Help with mind fraggers and, you know, get minor damage, like helping take arms off of some of the Arthrons with shields, that kind of thing. You're going to take ready for action. Inventory actions no longer cost action points for you, which is always nice. And I think the next thing I'm going to have you take is I'm going to have you save up for Biochemist. Armor 18, Perception +7, Accuracy +9. It's a straight upgrade in everything except you lose the stealth bonus, and I don't care about the stealth bonus that much to begin with for anyone that's not an infiltrator, and I care about it even less for Lacey because stealthy you are not. Ooh, that actually gives you a bit more of the purple. Because I know you wanted purple in your color scheme, and sadly with the mutation, a lot of the purple is gone. But that brings some of it back. That's nice. Yeah, let's get a couple more of these going. We know we want those. And yeah, I'm starting to make the decision that I have not seen return fire functioning significantly better for Westfall, even with the perception bump. So I think Westfall's going to be the only one that gets that particular mutation. I'm sorry, I wish I could swap it out for a torso mutation. I may eventually swap it for a different head mutation. We'll see. I was really hoping that would end up being more useful because I would love it if return fire functioned a bit more frequently for me. But yeah, I think we're going to go with mostly torso mutations on a lot of these guys. So honestly, I probably really shouldn't be making that much torso armor. I'm going to go ahead and make it for Dagmara for now because her torso armor is so bad that I'm genuinely worried she's going to get killed. And I think that'll probably be it, at least for a little while. So we're going to make a... Where's their... Yeah, the Warlock set, their Assault set for Dagmara. Let's see. The Archaeology Lab allows the construction of archaeology probes. Additionally, the number of archaeology labs controlled determines the rate of antediluvian artifact recovery and processing, as well as discounts on ruin excavation and probe costs. So we should probably build multiples of these, actually. We're going to start with 2, and we're going to see if we notice, like, if it even clearly communicates how much the discount is. We'll see. We'll start building those. Okay, they're going to intercept that flyer. These guys are supposed to be exploring, and unfortunately, I accidentally told them to move. Okay, most of these are visually guided with the exception of that tick, so I think we're going to go for the tick. tick hit. So we had to bail. An abandoned town, a remnant of the old world, the kind of place where children grew up, went to school, got jobs, and grew old. A search of the buildings is like picking over the dead, but needs must. We might find some things we can use. Okay, found stuff. Okay, we're gonna let it get repaired slightly. There, that's enough. That's enough that we won't immediately get fried. It's going to start ramming us, which would be really bad. We got some good hits on ants, too. Our operatives have landed near an old school. The buildings nearby are all abandoned and cars block the streets. The school is overgrown with mutated vegetation. Go ahead and search. These jobs are never fun. Exploring the ruins means rooting through people's lives, coldly evaluating the remains of who they were to see what's useful and what's not. You have to forget that children played here, even before the virus came. We've acquired some resources. Yep. Channeling the inner Fallout character and looting everything. Yeah, for some reason, and I can't, I will not believe that this was intended behavior. This feels like an oversight. But when they're attacking your base with a flyer, your base repairs them. How did nobody catch that? See, it has more health, and the only time I've noticed that is when we're fighting them over one of our bases. So the only thing I can think of is that for some reason, our bases repair them. At least we killed it.
I suppose we should have known that trying to find a solution to the Pandora virus would come at a cost, but did it have to be like this? Recently, several prominent Synedrian scientists have gone missing. We thought they had been kidnapped, but we have just uncovered proof that they've been victims of the Typhon Brigade, a paramilitary organization associated with New Jericho. No, let's speak clearly. A death squad. Our people are dead. All of them. Executed for betraying the cause of pure humanity.
Okay, that's screwed up, but I can't say I'm surprised that at least some people in New Jericho are doing that and that Tobias West probably isn't rushing to stop them. Yeah, we'll help you with that.
They thought we were weak because we don't subscribe to their beliefs, because we don't think everything can be solved by owning or killing. They thought we were going to surrender the human cause, And they thought we wouldn't defend ourselves, wouldn't use violence if necessary. Let's show them the depth of their error.
Yeah, we'll help with that. As soon as we deal with this. Because you see, that one hasn't been repaired at all. Doesn't hit. Yeah, it didn't, so it's a good thing I just pulled back. Okay, guys, just explore, please. Why do you need me to guide you every step of the way? Okay, guys, get back on that. Just hit it once, please. Wish that tooltip wasn't blocking my plane because it makes it a lot harder when I'm trying to time exactly when I need to hit. Oh, hey, we got mutagens. Good, we need those. Still one disruption point short. However, they do have a flyer out. It's the one over the Haven that they just took over. Okay, as soon as the plane's repaired, we'll try to get that and see if it counts as getting disruption points, I guess.
The Synedrian Haven is under attack.
Oh, that's not good. That is not good at all. Okay. B team, I don't think they're going to be able to get there in time, even if I send them right now. We'll try. Gift is repaired. Let's see. Counters fire weapons doesn't mean anything to us. The armor might kind of suck, but both of these are radar guidance, so we're not going to be able to dodge. Let's see. I know that thing fires really freaking fast and is accurate, so we may have to destroy that. EMP damage, I admit I don't know exactly what that does. But it does have a much longer cooldown, so... Okay, well, they took out the defensive module that I can't use, and one of my weapons. Just disengage. That EMP one's nasty. Of course, we barely hit.
Research complete.
Antediluvian proto-civilization. The archaeological evidence we have collected points to a startling conclusion. Civilization on our planet first arose a much longer time ago than commonly believed. More than 2 million years ago, in fact. This globe-spanning civilization was created by a race of advanced hominins that preceded Homo sapiens, reaching a significant level of technological development before being destroyed by an unknown force. Small groups of these hominins survived for some time after the fall of their civilization, intermingling with Homo sapiens and passing along elements of their language and history, which formed the basis of the flood myths that are so common in cultures around the world. Could the unknown force that destroyed the antediluvians have been the Pandora virus? And if so, how did the rest of the planet survive? We must find out more. Based on reconstructing Symes's writings about the antediluvian civilization, there are 2 potential sites that match the descriptions in Symes's notes, but it's impossible to know which one is the right one. The coordinates have been uploaded to our system, so we need to do those. Let me guess, they're both in the mist. Well, one is in Antarctica, so no, but we can't get there yet. And that one is most definitely in the mist. Great. I'm trying to avoid sites in the mist now, because corruption. Yay, that was a great idea for a mechanic, guys. Yeah, I wanted to get out of there for a second. One of those missiles hit us.
Haven destroyed.
Didn't get there in time. Of course not. Okay. Explore there, I guess. More stuff, including a stronger marksman. Is there anything notable about that? Hey, it has a piercing sniper rifle, and I mean, they could already kind of turn invisible. I really hope that's not something worse than Pain Chameleon. So, all of the Archons all at once, of course. Yes, search the abandoned haven. Thank you. Okay, mostly visually guided except for the tick. We'll try to take that out. I'll just try to hit it. There we go. The behemoth should go back to the sea now. After wiping out almost 10% of the population. Okay, well, we need to work on getting to that Antarctica one, which means we need to start exploring more in probably South America. I don't think anywhere in Africa would be close enough. Might be worth remote activating that Phoenix base and just starting to scan to try to get some locations to jump to. How much would it cost? A lot. It would cost almost all of our resources to do that. Let's try exploring a little bit and see where we get. I really don't care about scavenging missions at this point unless we end up in desperate need of resources. Did you really send out an infestation flight as you're going back to the ocean? That's a thing you can do. Okay, B team, I need you over here because A team really needs to be exploring.
The New Jericho Haven is under attack.
Great, and we need to be at that base too somehow, and also over there, and good lord. Can't be in all of these places at once. Which base is that? What does that friggin' even have? One of my labs and a satellite uplink and the energy generator would be the only things there that I would repair. I think we're just going to accept that that's going to get hit and repair it. And hopefully New Jericho can hold out against the Pure because I don't think we're going to get there in time. Because we need to deal with that infestation flight and I really need A team to start exploring down here so that hopefully we can get to the mission we need to get to. No, I don't care. I want it to reveal more locations, which honestly at this point might not even be a thing that can happen. Maybe those fuel pods to increase range, maybe that would give me enough to like get to there. I'm not sure how much extra it's going to give me, but I can try. Fuel tank, kick that to the top of the queue. Okay, B team, what are you doing? You're getting there, okay. We've been ambushed, and we have to survive 3 turns. We must survive 3 turns before the evacuation zone is revealed. It could be anywhere, so try to keep your squad together in a central location if possible. Forsaken Assault, Forsaken Priest, Forsaken Berserker. Lots of Forsaken.
Looking for an angle.
Advancing. Taking aim.
Enemy down.
That one is overwatching, so we need to be at least slightly careful. I mean, I suppose having Glacier just jump on top of them and bash them in the skull is an option.
Here's a little diagnose.
Okay, if you managed to hit him while you actually didn't. Yep, no, didn't at first. I thought they did, but the -2 will points was just from actually using the jet jump. There, now he's dazed. Okay, come on, cover. Thank you. And you're going to spend the next 2 points just getting into cover. That's a berserker, so we just kind of don't want to get too close is the main thing.
On Overwatch.
Hold position. Oh crap.
Okay, that's actually a pretty impressive range on the return fire, so maybe it is helping. It's just kind of situational. Alright, I think one more turn and then the evac zone will be revealed.
Let me see. Just like target practice. We got them.
Need a moment.
I really wish suppression was a thing in this game. Still, he's now pretty infected by viral damage, so he should just panic. Okay, where's the evac zone? There, okay. I was kind of worried that it was going to, like, spawn over here, which would have been the worst. We can probably manage that. I mean, ideally would have been, like, back here somewhere, but... Alright, he should keep panicking for quite a while. Let me check that. Oh! Yeah, no, his will points are at 0. He should just keep panicking. Okay. So I vote we just book it in the direction of the evac zone. And let's see, who's that? Another berserker. Okay, well, he has to run in. Or at the very least, he'll be dealing with really crappy shots from my hand cannon. We can cut through the building.
Sprinting.
Okay, Glacier, we're going to have you hop up here and then jump into that zone that restores will points to help Valeria with the viral damage.
Zooming in.
Shake it, baby.
Confirming target. Sprinting.
Ready to fire.
Yeah, unfortunately, an Iconoclast is just about useless against these guys. Out of curiosity, how much armor does their torso actually have? A bit more than ours, of course it does. If I end up losing and having to play this again, I'm just setting the difficulty to normal, because it's starting to look more and more like this difficulty level just inflates the enemy's armor and health values and all that to numbers that you cannot possibly match, even when you're using ostensibly the same equipment or mutation. Which is a really, really annoying way of handling difficulty, in my opinion. Okay, now Glacier, you're gonna jet jump over here, but I'm not letting you leave just yet. Because I want these guys to have cover if they need it.
I'm bleeding.
Apparently putting her there was a bad idea. I didn't realize the sightlines on her were going to be that good, and now he's probably going to kill her. Amazingly, no. Okay, Lazy, I'm going to have you run across here first. Okay, basically to see if there was going to be any kind of trigger of Overwatch there. Gabriel, do you still have a med kit? No, you had to use yours. That's unfortunate because that means that Westfall's probably going to have to use hers, and I was hoping she'd be able to run further because I don't want her standing out in the middle of this crap either. Maybe Westfall could just run over and Gabriel could grab one from her. That's a possibility. Okay, first, we need to kill that guy.
In my sights.
How do you not see him from where you are? Oh, there's a rock. Of course there's a rock.
On my way.
No, do not evacuate. Jesus. Westfall, you're going to run up here. you are going to shuffle around Valeria's inventory for her so that she doesn't have to spend an action doing it. Valeria is going to heal herself and then use remaining action points to get out of there. Best of all, I would also like to not leave you there. Valeria being there kind of taught me that that was really bad. Gabriel is going to walk up to this guy. You better really hope you can kill it, because... There.
No!
Really hoping Lazy doesn't panic. Okay, he will panic if he can't. Okay, Lazy, you just need to get out. You need to get out or you're gonna panic and then we're gonna have problems. Please just say everyone can get to the evac zone.
I've got to be quick. Gotta be quick.